News 12 High School Football Overtime, powered by Pioneer Metal Depot.
Welcome to Saturday Overtime. I'm Rick Nyman.
And I'm Brian Armstrong.
The jet-flying, limousine-riding wrestler Ric Flair coined the now famous phrase, "To beat a man, you gotta beat the man."
Silverdale was looking to channel their inner Flair on Friday and beat Boyd Buchanan, the reigning region champs.
Game of the Week, brought to you by Citizens Tri-County Bank.
Coach Fant enjoying the Boyd sidelines. Early first quarter, 0-0 Boyd to Houston Hicks to Brody Lowe. Hook and ladder to Bash Jones for the opening score. 7-0 Boyd, channeling that Boise State vibe. Second quarter, Hicks gives it all he got into double coverage. Hudson Womack is out there somewhere. Great grab, 14-0 Boyd. Later in the half, David Green on the carry, flips it to Darren Shannon on the reverse, and blockers are set up for Boyd. He takes the hit, stays in bounds and takes it the distance. 21-0 Boyd leaves. Silverdale tried to make it coming back to a game, but then Boyd got back into gear and win this one 41-29.
On the Saturday overtime scoreboard, Brainerd and Tyner. This one was all Tyners. They win at 41-6. Knox Webb over CCS 31-14. The final there. Chat Prep way too much for Copper Basin 66-0. And Loudon takes care of business against Hickson, the final 34-7. McCallie entertained one of the nation's top-ranked high school quarterbacks in Brentwood Academy's George McIntyre.
The Eagle senior has already committed to play college football for the Tennessee Vols. Future Vols QB George McIntyre wanting to be seen blue by McCallie. Second quarter, 3-3 ball game, fourth down and play fake. Elliott rolls out and finds Ryan Larrabee, who finds a whole lot of room between him and the end zone. 10-3 McCallie. Say hi to the fans for me.
Hello.
McIntyre showing off the arm talent. Back foot off his receiver's hands and falls right into the hands of Joseph. Korean belt picked off and taken back to the house, making it 17-3 late in the first half. Under a minute to go in that first half, and Elliott showing he has the arm strength too. Keyshawn Thibodeau gets deep, making it 24-3. McCallie leading at halftime, and McCallie goes on to cruise to a 41-9 victory.
Baylor was at home against Christian Brothers. Second quarter, Briggs Cherry, the play fake. He's still got the ball, and he's got a man with room in the end zone. That's Joakim Dodson, and that's a Baylor touchdown to make it 17-0. Looked like the route was on. Not so fast, my friend. 17-14 third quarter. Baylor needs a big play, and they get it courtesy of Cameron Sparks. How about a diving catch inside the 20-yard line? Hey, that's worth a second look. Talking about providing the proverbial spark. Next snap, David Gabriel Georges scampers 18 yards for 6. It's 24-14. Then here comes the other three-name Baylor back, Shakai Mills-Knight. I think they call this talent on this run. 35 yards to pay dirt. That was pretty. 31-14 Baylor. The route then occurred as Baylor cruises to a 45-14 victory. Back to the Saturday overtime scoreboard. Howard, they beat Sequoia 18-4. Sweetwater falls hard to McMinn Central 56-6, the final. McMinn County, they fall on the road to Oak Ridge 31-6. And Stone Memorial over Meigs County 35-16.
If you see Ringgold play this season, you're bound to see a lot of free football.
Yeah, that's right. The Tigers' last two games have gone to overtime, including a 6 overtime loss last week to North Cobb Christian. Ringgold trying to avoid the extra work on Friday against rival LFO. Chance Ponce leading the Tigers out. Whoopsie. Got to strap it on tight for your rival. Tigers score first. Jeremiah Frost goes in for the touchdown. 7-0 Ringgold. Ponce has that helmet on nice and tight this time, and he's busting some tight moves on the way to 6. 14-0 Ringgold. LFO then has a 4th down since they trail by 2 scores. Why not go for it? Darian Keefe looking. You see Malachi Brown streaking by. Talk about wide open. Brown scores to cut the lead to 14-7. We had some points in this one with Ringgold winning it 41-21.
I just think Ringgold's happy that they don't have to play extra football. Notre Dame falls on the road to Knox Grace 42-17, and Walker Valley pitches a shutout against Ottawa, winning 35-0. Our Saturday overtime scoreboard continues with Whitwell topping Sale Creek 24-0, and Gordon Lee falling to Christian Heritage 35-20.
Coming up next on Saturday overtime, Red Bank and Signal Mountain clash in a region showdown.